Well, that stunk. My connection was terrible. I apologize. But because of that, I'm coming back. And I'm going to redo everything I just did. So if you missed it, lucky you, here's your chance. Now I'm going to give you guys a second to get back on because I know I'm probably confusing people a whole bunch. I'll give you a second here. But I am going to throw in the comments a link to my music matching guide. Megan had asked she needed a little bit of help with how to choose music. So I'll start there. The first thing, and if you're hopping on, I'm redoing this. Sorry for the connection issues. We're just gonna take another stab at this. Using my desktop now, so it should be a little bit better. So hi guys, come say hello in the comments. I'm back. Round 2. Let's try this again. I watched back that other video and it basically just cut off entirely. So here we go. So I threw in the comments, going in a different order now, but Megan had asked about music matching and how to kind of pick music for, I'm assuming what she meant is how to choose the right music based on what your ride is going to look like. So I threw that in the comments. I have a free guide. I'm not even going to speak to that. I'm going to wait, Megan, for you to take a look at that, see if it answers your question. And if not, come back and we can tackle this again next week. But there is so much to choosing music. So it's going to be hard to answer unless I know a little bit more specifics. But I think that guide is a good place to start. So guys, say hi to me. I can't see who's on. Say hi in the comments for round 2. Since we've already done this once. So in terms of practicing, again, I'm going to just repeat what I already said for the most part, but who was it, Yuli, that asked about practicing? So what I said before, and I'll say it again in case you didn't hear me, is for newbies, relatively newer riders or instructors who I would say like 6 months to a year, I'm talking when I say new, because new, it takes a while to get used to teaching. Honestly, even longer than that, I would highly suggest practicing your routines. So that means going in the gym when no one's there, or if you have your own bike at home, hopping on for a little while. Now you don't have to do every single song for the full song, but just hop on so you get an idea, okay, is this, is that what I had planned for this song going to work, or does it not feel right? Is it not long enough? Maybe it's too short. Maybe it is too long. Maybe you're trying to do something where it's a lot of exertion and they can't last for 6 minutes or something like that. If you really want to base your routine around your music, then you're going to have to practice. And even if you're not, there's a lot of things that if you want to try new drills, if you want to try a new routine, it's important to practice those things. So you don't have to be on the bike for a full hour or whatever it is, but just hop on and test out a few things. And this goes for new and seasoned instructors. I still hop on every once in a while. I have a bike. I'm lucky to have a bike in my living room, so I can hop on whenever I want just for a few minutes to test something out. But I definitely still practice once in a while. I never do a full routine, but I always practice. And another thing that I want to say, which I realized this probably a couple years ago, but something I think every one of us should do in every single class that we teach is nail our intro. Have a good intro. And I'm not talking, hi, my name is Kate. Is anyone new? Is anyone injured? Can I help anyone with their bike setup? Yes, that's all given. You need to go through your normal safety spiel. But when I say intro, I mean introing your class to what you're about to bring them through. So maybe you're doing like a really heavy hill ride and you need them focused. You need them to be able to give you everything they got because the hills are going to get tough. And you want to set that mental energy so that they're really pushing. Or maybe it's a little bit more of a recovery ride and it's going to be more about that mind-body connection and working on technique and all that. So whatever you're setting the stage for, you want to do a really good job of it because you want people to be with you, to be on that same page. Remember, they don't know where you're bringing them for that day. So I've been to a few classes. You guys know I try a lot of different classes all the time so I could see what people are doing, a little bit of a spy, and see how they're teaching. And almost every class I've been to recently, the instructor just dives right in and doesn't give any sort of idea to the class before they hop in, like what they're getting themselves into. And that's crazy to me because you don't know your students, you don't know where they're at, and they want to know, like, what's going on today? What do I need to be prepared for? Who goes to the gym and just, doesn't know what they're doing and just expects it to work out. Not very many. And they won't know how to pace themselves or not pace themselves if they don't know what's coming. So keep that in mind. I think every single one of us should be doing that when we start our classes. We should give a nice summary of what the objective is going to be, kind of set their mind in the right spot, and then get going. And so the exciting news, which is kind of funny because that's what got cut off in the last video. I probably got you guys all excited and then didn't follow through. But anyways, exciting news. So I've been keeping track as everyone comes into this group. I've asked you all what your biggest struggle is. And I cannot even tell you, I mean, there's probably two really popular answers. One of them is keeping it fresh. That exact phrase, you guys all told me you're here because you want to keep it fresh, which I just think is hysterical that everyone used that same phrase. But the other thing, which was not surprising at all, but it was interesting, most of you said that you struggle the most with creating a profile, building a class, which I get. That's totally legitimate. I think we're not really taught well how to do that in most certifications. And even the ones that do it well, they do it in such a short amount of time that you leave there and you're like, what the hell? Like, I can't put that all into practice. Where do I even start? So I will say for you newbies out there who are feeling like insecure about that, a lot of the seasoned instructors in this group told me they still struggle with that. So you are not alone. We are all there with you. I mean, I had to build my own systems and my own kind of strategies and tools and my own little secrets to make my classes because no one really taught me a way that I found useful. I'll be honest. Like I love some of the certifications out there and I've learned a lot from them. But at the end of the day, not a lot of it is actually implementable unless you, I don't know. I mean, some of them are, but I just feel like every situation, every gym, every rider, every style is so different that we kind of need to have something that will let us be our own rider and be our own instructor, but mold to that in a way that works. So anyways, long story short, I decided I'm going to build a training. It looks like based on the content that I have so far is about 6 weeks. So not like a full heavy 6 weeks, but once a week we'll meet 30 to 45 minutes probably. I'm going to do a live kind of webinar style training. And over the course of those 6 weeks, we're going to learn. I'm going to teach you guys my systems, my secrets for building class profiles. And I think it's going to make a big difference for some of you, especially the ones of you that I've already spoken with who, based on the struggles that you're having, I think this is going to be amazing for you. So I will give you more details as I build that out. It's slowly coming together, but I want it to be perfect for you because I don't want to miss a thing and I want it to be very implementable. I don't know if that's a word, but I keep using it. Anyways, so I'm going to call it the Cycle Poet method because, well, you'll see. But if you're interested, I'm going to put up a wait list. I already posted it in the group. You can sign up. You'll be the first to hear about it and you'll be the first to get a spot. So I will have to limit it because I don't want, there's going to be some interaction. So I don't want it to be a humongous group. We do have a lot of people in this indoor cycling instructor crew already. So if you are interested, just get your name on the wait list. Like I said, it's going to be a little while, but at least if you're on there, you'll hear about it. So hopefully that was, is something that's going to be helpful for you guys. And well, I know it will be, so I hope you join me, but I'm putting it together. I'll let you know as I have updates. And I think that's all I got. I thought there was another question. If any of you have a question, just post it in the comments. I think I hit on everything I had already gotten for today. So if there's anything else, or if you post it after I leave, I'll get to it next week. Sometimes it takes a while for my comments to load, so I'll give it, oh, yeah. Martin, do you mean me for the training? Or you have a question? So slow. I hate how slow Facebook is sometimes. All right. Well, my dog is continuing to growl at the cat outside, so I'm going to go take him out. But if anybody has anything else, like I said, just post it in the comments, post it in the group. I'll come back and check. And you'll be, the wait list, Martin, it's in the, I just posted it in the group. If you sort the posts by most recent, it should be at the top. It's just a link. Look for like a recent post that I put in there. You'll probably have to exit the video to check it out. But if you can't find it, you know what? I'll put, how about this? I'll put it right in the comments here. There you go. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm traveling. That's why I had to move this to Wednesday. So I'll still be in here because it's the mobile age. I'll have my phone and all that. But if I'm a little slow to respond to things, that's why. So I'll be back in action, Hoerner Happy Hour next week, and I'll see you guys then. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye, guys.